Hello everyone, welcome to the page once again. In today's tutorial we are going to look at how to design a boutique banner in Adobe Photoshop. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Alright, so let's jump straight into Adobe Photoshop. Alright, so let's create a work document for our project. So let's go to file and let's select new, and then let's change our unit to inches, and then let's input our width to be 40 inches and our height should be 30 inches. Our resolution, let's reduce that to 100, and then our color mode, let's leave that to RGB color since we are not going to print this out, and let's hit on OK. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do over here is let's pick our shape tool. Right click on your shape tool here and let's pick the rounded rectangle tool like that. Then let's make a rectangle at this very corner like that. Let's change the color from here. Open this and let's change the color to a color like that and hit on OK. Okay, now let's rotate this a little bit to something like this. Okay, let's rotate it again. Alright, now hit on OK. Now the next thing that we are going to do to this is let's duplicate this. So Ctrl J and let's duplicate that. Now open up the duplicated one like that. Then let's hit on our shape like that, and then go to your fill over here and take off the fill from here. Now let's bring back our stroke, and then the stroke we are picking a color like this. Okay, and then let's increase the size for the stroke. Alright, and that is okay. Okay, so let's right click on the shape and let's go to blending options, and let's turn to the stroke over here, and let's change the stroke color to this color and hit on OK. Let's reduce the size to 5%, 5 pixels, and let's hit on OK. Alright, so we'll get something like that over there. Now let's push that in a little bit like that. Alright, so pick your shape tool and let's go to our ellipse tool. Now hold down shift and let's draw an ellipse like that over here. Now move that ellipse to this very side like that. Now right click on the ellipse and go to blending options, and then let's change the color to this color like that, and the code is this is the code, and let's hit on OK. Alright, so the next thing is duplicate this shape, Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that. Bring the duplicated shape down, holding down shift and alt. Okay, now right click on the shape like that and select clear layer style. Now double click at the thumbnail over here, the layer thumbnail over here, and you open the color fill like that from here. Now pick this color from here like that and hit on OK. Next, duplicate this again and hold down shift and alt and drag it in like that. Hit on the check, double click at the thumbnail here and set this color to white like that. Hit on OK. Now let's select all the shape that we've done so far. Hold down shift and select all of the shape. Now hit on Ctrl J and let's duplicate that. Let's drag the duplicated ones to this very end like that. Now the next thing is let's go to edit and let's go to transform and let's go to flip horizontal like that. Then we will get something like that over here. Now push this in a little bit, okay, to this very end, and alright, so you leave it like this. Now the next thing that we are going to do is pick your shape tool again, pick your rounded rectangle tool like that. Then let's come to this place, make a shape like that over here, Now change the color for that to this very color, then Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that and position it neatly here like that. Now select the two shape, holding down Ctrl and duplicate the shapes, Ctrl J, and let's duplicate. Move the duplicated one to this very end like that. Then let's duplicate that again. Let's select all of these shapes, Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that. Drag the duplicated one to this very end and position them properly. Alright, so let's select the shapes again and let's move them down a little bit to this very end. Okay, now let's come to this shape here, select this shape, and let's pick our rounded rectangle tool, and then let's make a shape like this over here. Make a shape like this, so the shape we are drawing should be beneath them. Okay, now go to the fill here, open this, and let's pick another color. Let's pick another color that will fit our design that we are doing. Okay, so let's pick a color from here like that, and let's hit on OK. Alright, so that will get a color and then a fill over there like this. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do is let's pick our shape tool again, and let's come here, let's come to the top here, make a shape like this over here, make a shape like this. Okay, now let's change the color to ash, so let's open that so that we can set that from here. So you can check the code out from here, hit on OK, and let's take out this fill. Let's take the fill off, and then let's open our stroke and let's change the stroke to this, so you can check the code out from here. Okay, now Ctrl A, and then let's center that, Ctrl D to deselect that. Okay, now Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that, and let's bring that down like that over here. Alright, now the next thing that we are going to do is select this shape, select this over here, and let's go to file, let's go to place, and let's start to bring in our files that we'll be making use of in this design. Okay, so let me quickly look for the folder in which my source files are. Alright, so this is the first image, so let me bring that here, and then let's position that here, and then open it up like that. Right click on the shape here and select create clipping mask. Now let's take our time and position that over here like that. Now let's go to file again, let's go to place, and let's bring in the next, and let's bring that here, and let's position that as well. Right click on that and select create clipping mask. Okay, now let's come here and let's go to file, let's go to place, and then let's bring in the first image to the box, and then let's open this up a little bit. Okay, right click on that and select create clipping mask. Okay, let's go to file again, let's go to place, and let's look for the next image, and then let's position that here as well. Right click on that and select create clipping mask, and let's select that shape too. Let's go to file and let's bring in the next. Okay, let's go to and right click on that and select create clipping mask. Let's go to file again and let's bring in this nice looking shoe. Right click on the image and select create clipping mask. Now let's close this up a little bit. Let's select this shape and let's go to file, let's go to place, and now let's bring in this. Now right click on that and select create clipping mask. Let's open this up a little bit. Okay, now let's select this shape, let's go to file, let's go to place, and let's bring in this. Okay, so let's position that here and let's open this up. Right click on that and select create clipping mask. Let's select this shape again, let's go to file, place, and let's bring in this. Okay, so let's hold down shift and alt and let's close that like this. Now bring it down. Now let's open this like that. Now right click on this and select create clipping mask. Okay, let's select this shape again, let's go to file, place, and now let's look for this picture. Okay, so that is not working up, so let's go to the picture over here and then let's right click on that and let's say select open with and let's pick paint 3D. So let's wait for that to work. Alright, so as this has been selected for us, so all we do is let's come here and let's increase the size of this. Now we can go back to file menu and let's save this. Let's save that. Okay, so let me look for my folder and let me save that inside it. So let me save that here and let me give a name to that as 2, and then let me hit on save. So it's saving up. Alright, so it is done. So let me minimize that. Now let me go to my file, place, and let me bring that in. Okay, let me look for that. Now it has appeared here. So let's close this to fit the shape that we've drawn like that. Now right click on that and select create clipping mask. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to do over here is let's select the shape, let's right click on the shape, let's go to blending options and let's try to work around the stroke a little bit. So let's choose a preferred color for our stroke. Okay, so I want to use a color from here, so let me pick this color from there and then let me hit on OK, and the size is 17. Then hit on OK. Now all that I will do is that I will just hold down the FX and then hold down Alt. Okay, so you bring your mouse pointer to the FX beside the shape here, then you drag that holding down Alt on your keyboard, drag that and place it on the next shape, so the effects will be copied to this shape. Okay, Now let's hold that down again. Hold down Alt on your keyboard. Don't forget to hold down the Alt and drag that to the next shape like that. Now hold down FX and then let's drag the FX, holding down Alt on your keyboard, and place that on the next shape. Let's quickly do that for the next all of the shapes. Don't forget to hold down Alt while dragging the FX. So you hold down Alt and you drag the FX, place it on the shape like that. So we are done with that. Alright, so let's start with our next thing. So let's go to our shape tool again, and then let's change our, we are picking a rounded rectangle. Okay, so let's change our radius to 50 pixels like that. Then let's make a shape like this over here, shape like this over here like that. So let's change the color or the fill color to, we are going to change that from there to this very color, this color. When you hit on OK, let me drag this and place it over here. Alright, now bring it over here and position that over here like that. Alright, so let's proceed. Let's bring it rather here so that we will see what we are doing. Alright, so Ctrl A and let's center that. Ctrl D to deselect. Now the next thing is duplicate this shape. Ctrl J and let's duplicate that. Now move the duplicated one like that. Hold down Shift and Alt and drag the duplicated shape like that. Then let's right click on that and let's go to blending options. Select the shape and then let's hit on the shape tool so that this will open for us. Open the fill and take off the fill color. Open your stroke and then let's set the stroke to this very color like that over there. Then hit on OK like that. Now let's pick our type tool. That is our type tool, and let's change the font that we are going to use. Is going to be Area. Okay, so let's put that font on Area Nova for the meantime, and let's change this font type to bold. Okay, now let's hit it over there and let's reduce the size from there. Okay, now let's go to our text and let's copy this. Ctrl C and let's copy. Ctrl V and let's paste that over there. Now let's open this up like this. Like that. And then let's position that at this very side. Ctrl A and then let's center that. Ctrl D to deselect. Now let me select this shape and let me bring it down for the meantime. Let me pick my type tool again. Let's go to my text and let me copy this. Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste. Now let's open this one to up a little bit like that, and then let me center this, or let me position it to be in alignment with the business name like that. Then let me move it to the top a little bit. Let me open my character box and let me change that from bold to regular. Like that. Okay, so that is looking good over there. Now the next thing is, let me select the shape again, then move it to the top part over here like that. Okay, so from there let me pick my shape tool, pick this tool, and let's try to do a shape like that. At this place, take off your stroke, and then let me give it a fill of blue, and then let's move this down a little bit. Okay, now Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that, move the duplicated one to this side like that. All right, so the next thing that we are going to do is let's pick our type tool again, and then let's come to our shape, let's copy this, the slogan, Ctrl C, and let's copy that, then Ctrl V, and let's paste that over here. Move the slogan to this very end like that. Then let's open it up a little bit to something like that. Then Ctrl A, and let's make a selection so that we can center this over there. Ctrl D to deselect that. Okay, all right, so that is it over there. Now let's move this shape down. Okay, now let's pick our type tool again. Let's go to our text and let's copy this, Ctrl C to copy, and Ctrl V to paste that. And let's take off this, and let's move our text to this. Okay, open your character box and let's change the font type to bold. Let's change the color to white, and let's hit on OK. Open this up like that. All right, so let's select the shape and that, and let's center that over here like that. Okay, let's close this up a little bit like that. Okay, now let's select our type tool again. Let's go to the text and let's try to copy this. Ctrl C, and let's copy. Ctrl V, and let's paste that over there. Let's change the color to this color. Now let's close the gap or the spacing, and that is too small, so let me move that to 16. I think 16 too is not okay, so let me put that on 18 and see. Okay, I think the 18 too. Okay, so let me put that 20. Okay, so let me position this and let's close this up a little bit. Okay, let me bring this down and let's change that to 22, and then the color, then we change it to this very color, and then hit on OK. Okay, I think that is looking good over there. Okay, now the next thing is let me duplicate this, Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that. Let's move the duplicated one to this side, and then let's highlight all of this. Come to your text and let's copy, Ctrl C, and let's copy that. Ctrl V, and let's paste that over here. And let's move it to this end a little bit. Okay, let's move this one to this side a little bit. Okay, so let's go to our shape and let's pick this shape and let's make a shape like this, and let's give it a fill of blue, and and let's bring it close like that. Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that. Let's bring in down the shape. Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that. Let's bring that down. Ctrl J, and let's duplicate. Let's move the duplicated one to this side. Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that. Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that to this side. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do over here is, let's go to this place and let's copy this. Ctrl C, and let's copy. Pick your type tool, and then Ctrl V, and let's paste that over there. Now let's bring this to this side, and then let's change the font for this to, let's go to opens, and let me put that on black. Okay, and let me open the spacing to 80. Okay, do something like that over here. Now let me move this to this side a little bit. Ctrl J, and let me duplicate that and bring the duplicated one down. Pick your type tool, and let's go back and let's copy this. Ctrl C, and let's copy. Ctrl V, and let's paste that over here. Ctrl J, and let's duplicate that and bring it, the duplicated one down. Pick your type tool, highlight this, go to your text, and let's copy this. Ctrl C to copy, and then Ctrl V to paste. Pick your move tool, and let's duplicate this and drag the duplicated one down. Pick your type tool, and let's highlight all of this. Copy this. Ctrl C to copy. Ctrl V to paste that. Pick your move tool. Ctrl J to duplicate and drag the duplicated one down like this. Pick your type tool and highlight that. Let's come to this and let's copy the next contact. Okay, Ctrl V to paste that, and this. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do at this point is, let's go to our file and let's go to place, and let's bring in the location icon. Okay, now reduce the size for this location icon. Let's move the location icon to this side, and let's reduce the size a little bit and position that to this side. Okay, now let's go to file again, let's go to place, and let's bring in the Facebook logo. Okay, now let's open this a little bit like this, then let me bring it to this end. Okay, let's go to file again, and let me bring in the Instagram logo, and then let me bring back my transform, and let me open this up a little bit like that. Take off my transform, then let me move this to this side. Let me bring back the transform and then open this up a little bit. Okay, like that. Then let me go back to my file, and let me go to place, and let me bring in the contact. Let me open this. Let me open it up. Let me take off the transform and let me position it here like that. Okay, let me go to file, let me go to place, and let me go to my WhatsApp logo. Let me bring back the transform and let me open this up a little bit like that. Take off the transform and let's bring it down and position it here like that over there. All right, so guys, that is the design I want to share with you in today's tutorial. All right, so if you find this tutorial interesting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also leave your comment at the comment section below for more videos to come your way. Until we meet in our next tutorial, bye bye.